last year, when I ran this survey in the summer, the number one attribute rated of importance to corporate managers was data security.
Has that
Now,
risen much over the years?
that has grown in importance. In prior years, it was probably around number 10 out of maybe 25 or 30 that I list. But I think in this era, when we're dealing with phishing and scams and firewalls being broken and penetrated by some nefarious, stakeholders, the ability of a relocation managed firm to keep their employees' data and their own data secure and private has grown in importance. And last year it was number one. I think the year before it was number two. The second thing this past summer in the
Okay.
survey, and I'll be doing it again in a few more months, the second most critical importance attribute was integrity. Does this service supplier keep their word? Are they honest? Do they do fair business, practices? Third was quality service. Do they provide me and my employees a quality service day in and day out? The fourth one has grown in importance too, and the category is three words: culture, partnership, and fit. Does does my culture at my company fit with the culture of my suppliers? Do we have a partnership agreement? Do we work together, or is it always finger pointing one way or the other? A simple word is to say, does my company fit with my suppliers? Company, is it a good fit? Almost like a jigsaw puzzle. Do we fit well together? The fifth most important one was the quality of the account manager. And this is pretty new. This was not highly rated in prior years, but what I've sensed is that the role that the account manager has at a supplier and their dealings with the corporate manager day in and day out, answering questions, figuring out issues, giving ideas, being strategic, has grown in importance to what last year was number 5 in importance. 6 was responsiveness. Is the relocation management company responsive, or do they just drag their butt and delay giving me answers, but are they quick to return phone calls and give me what I'm looking for? And the 7th one is an interesting category that I often have to explain. I call it service recovery. And I learned this many, many years ago, doing some research on quality. Clients will accept mistakes. We're human. We make errors. Our reports may not be 100% accurate. What someone tells me one day may not be the same that I hear a week from now. So we are human, and the corporate manager doesn't expect perfection, I don't believe. But they want to be darn sure that if my supplier is making a consistent mistake, that they can recover from that and put into place tactics or a policy or procedures that will eliminate that mistake going forward. So I call that service recovery, not only the ability to fix a mistake, but then to guarantee that it'll be minimized going forward. So those were the ones that I asked about in the fall survey. Now, based on '07 and many others that I'll get into, how satisfied were you with your supplier? So they'll rate quality service, they'll rate their satisfaction with the partnership they have, with how they perceive data security and service recovery and the quality of their account manager. So those are ones that I would expect when I send out this survey in the summer will still be very highly valued by the corporate manager rolling into the major fall survey. There are some interesting ones, though, that I have found day in and day out, year in and year out. I have met many corporate managers that say that my firm's technology is awful, or I can't get accurate reporting, or their mobile technology is pathetic. But yet, the two lowest rated attributes of importance to managers the past 4 or 5 years has been mobile technology and web technology, which I find fascinating. In this day and age, with all of us carrying smartphones in our pocket and walking down Main Street with a tablet in our hand, the ability of a service provider to provide top shelf mobile technology or even website technology isn't as important as many other attributes. So I'll continue to ask about that because technology seems to be driving so many forces these days. But there are so many other factors that a corporate manager looks for in and expect from their service provider. So